Hey there. So many of you are looking for lots of equipment, spending tons of money on fitness equipment, but you know what the best equipment is? El cuerpo, that is your body. And if you want to grab a ball, I'll give you a whole workout with just a medicine ball. So this is weighted. This is 6 pounds. If you have a couple of different options, great. But let's just say you want to use one piece of equipment, grab a moderate resistance, 6, 8, maybe 10 pounds, depending on your strength. Okay, let's start out with a total kinetic chain. Toes are slightly out. We're gonna do a squat into a press. Now, if you watched my squat video, you can learn how to anchor the feet. So big toe, small toe, heel. Since my toes are slightly out, you want the knees to track in the same plane as the toes. If you do a frontal view, neutral spine, I'm coming straight down, I'm bending through my hips and my knees. And as I noted in my previous video, you want your eyes to follow the squat. Avoid this. You want to look down and come back up. And as you guys might know, if you watch my videos, you could do timed intervals or repetitions. That's all up to you. Next up, we're going to do an isometric lunge. You can bring the arms out. You're going to rotate to the leg that's forward, bring it back in. Rotate to the leg that's forward, bring it back in. Lateral view. Rotate to the leg that's forward. You're on the ball mount of the back foot, big toe, small toe, heel on that front foot. Eyes follow the rotation. And then you're gonna switch sides. Again, repetitions or timed intervals. If this is too much on your neck, you could always shorten the lever or do halfway. Okay, you could really play around with how much torque your body gets. But as you rotate, one thing to note, this hip should not collapse. You wanna lift up so that the hips are in the same plane together as a team. Next up, we're gonna have you come into a plank position. And I'm just gonna have you dribble the ball to yourself. So come side to side. So bring it side to side. The goal is to not rotate the hips too much. Eyes are on the thumbs, legs a little wider than hip distance apart. Your hips, your spine, your shoulders are in the same plane. You're really working that oblique plane. You can feel those obliques firing up because this is a contralateral move. You're really focusing on stabilizing all muscles from head to toe while keeping the neck neutral. Remember, we don't want to drop that neck, okay? Next up, we're gonna have you do a sit-up into a ball toss. So come down, come down, come down, come down. Exhale, toss it up, catch it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, toss it up, catch. Keep it in the chest on the catch. No momentum up, no momentum down. Okay, do as many reps as you can, or again, timed intervals, your choice, your workout, right? Trust me, you're gonna be feeling the benefits of all this stuff because you're still loading the body and challenging the muscles. We're working on so many different components here, all in one workout, okay? And from here, you're gonna do side to side rotations, just like so. If you want a little challenge, you could bring the feet up. But if you feel that in the lower back, simply drop the feet. You can even bring yourself back in the angle. You can even straighten the arms if you want more of a challenge. But again, make sure the eyes follow the ball. Boom. Next up, you're going to do a reverse lunge into an overhead tricep extension. So you come down here, come up, tricep extension. Come down here, come up, tricep extension. So come down, neutral spine, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, back knee is 90, front knee is 90. Come up into tricep extension, bring the load down, come down into your lunge. Never, ever, ever drop your knee to the ground, please. Let's get rid of that. It's archaic information. You don't need to have huge ranges of motion. It's not good for the hips. And if you tap that knee every repetition, that poor knee is like, don't do that to me. So please be very mindful of your range of motion. Make sure you have good stability in your legs at all times. And there we go. All right, what else can we do? Let's do a front press. So squat, front press, squat, front press, jump. You like the little jump? You're here, squat, front press, squat, front press, squat, front press. Keep it below the shoulders. You don't want to go up here, okay? So So squat, you can even do a calf raise if you don't want to jump. But if you want to get the heart rate up, maybe you throw in like 10 of those. But just make sure your feet are neutral. You don't want the feet to end erratically on the floor, okay? Let me know what you think. I'm out of breath.